Dun, dun, dun. It's me again. It's Big Les on the bed. This is Waste of Popcorn, and today I got three films I'm going to cram into 6 minutes of talk, so it won't be another fat windbag on the couch talking shit about movies. But that's what I do anyway. First movie is Charlie Richardson, or Charlie, based on a British gangster in the 1960s. I've seen several of these movies, and I always wanted to be a gangster when I was growing up. Gangster, I wanted to be a gangster slash superhero. Anyway, these films, the British films, if you're not up on the Richie films like Rock and Roller and Snatch, these films would seem kind of boring to the average viewer because it's not all bang bang shoot 'em up, babyface Nelson, Dillinger. These are not American gangsters; these are British gangsters. So they're gentlemen gangsters. That's like we refer to James Bond as a gentleman bastard. It was a great. I ain't gonna say it was a great movie. It was a good movie. I give it a half bag of popcorn. So I ate half a bag of popcorn on it. It's not a full waste. So a half bag of popcorn would be like a C plus. It's a good film. Check it out. Name of it is Charlie, and it's about British gangsters like the Craze. The original Craze movie, superb. The chopped and screwed version I just saw, last year. I didn't care for it. I didn't care for Bane. Gotham City, where the door. I didn't think that my Bane would be playing both parts of Twin Brothers. I like the original Craze movie, but anyway, the second movie was Men Who Stare at Goats. I'm not telling you how I felt about the backlighting of the film and all that, and the stars of the film, blah blah blah. The references to Star Wars with Ewan being, Obi-Wan was hilarious. George Clooney is in it, and they did an amazing job. And it's about the 1995 exposed military compound, which actually had uh, paranormal and psychic kinetic activity soldiers trying to create super soldiers. Now, this is not too far fetched. It's not really fiction. This actually happened, and now you see where our taxpayer dollar goes to men staring at goats to stop the goat's heart. Soldiers who can kill X-Files style. It actually happened. This was a real thing, in the 1960s and during Vietnam in the 1970s and all the way up till now. Because I could go on. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna review this film a second time because I'm gonna give it like a 45-minute special because I know firsthand about this kind of activity that was going on in the military. The third film, Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. A plus. Empty bag of popcorn. Men Who Stare at Goats gets seeds bag of popcorn. Not always. I mean, you still got some kernels down at the bottom. But this right here, this film had me sucking on the popcorn kernels and the salt at the bottom of the bag because it is a excellent film. Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. It's a coming of age story. Teenagers about to go to the prom, get their cherry busted. Eric Stoltz, John Cusack type film with a cancerous spin on it, with the girl losing her life, and it's like, it's like everything is not peaches and cream because you never know when you gotta go. And I can relate. I lost a lot of family and friends with cancer, and over the years, and the escalation of their deterioration. And I was around when it happened. Is it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny, but finding humor in certain parts it just brings out the humanity in us, and we did that. We had episodes of that with most of the family and friend members that I saw in front of my face on a daily basis deteriorating from cancer. So I can relate to this film. It's pretty damn good. So there is a 3 film wrap up I just did, and this is movies review. Waste of popcorn, and we did Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. We did Men Who Staring at Goats, and then we did Charlie Richardson in 6 minutes. Kick ass. All right, I'm out. The next film I got is oh God, I think it's a horror movie. And then we're going to go on an hour special, a Game of Thrones, and an hour special of 24. But that's coming up. So I don't know what I'm going to review next. It's going to be an older film though. Oh, The Ice Harvest. That's coming up next. All right, waste of popcorn. Peace out.